people who protest against Coca Cola, they're going down the traditional routes of identifying where Coke is committing crime or human rights abuses or ecological devastation, and then trying to get the media to look at it and trying to get politicians to look at it to change the law and change people's perceptions a little bit and try and get that into the media so that there's an outcry for some change.
Mm-hmm.
And so the obvious question is, okay, who's the biggest shareholder of Coca Cola? Now, the biggest shareholder of Coca Cola is Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett went into Israel with a $4 billion investment into a metals company. Right thereafter, Israel invaded Lebanon and destroyed several factories, a glass factory, a dairy factory, a wood factory. So now Lebanon won't be competing with Israel in any near future, will they?
No, it
so
doesn't seem that way.
Warren Buffett, second richest man in the world, biggest shareholder of Coke in the world, with the United States cooperation, enters Israel with a huge multi-billion-dollar investment. There's a big story out this week about how Warren thinks Israel is a great place to invest. And shortly thereafter, they destroy his competition. So now what's that all about? That's about money moving and hedge funds moving. And it's about the finance of destruction, the finance of globalization, the finance of societal degradation and ecological degradation, which has its source at the banks and the hedge funds. So unless you're talking about hedge funds and you're talking about banks, you're going to a gunfight with a knife. You're aiming low, I would say. If your target is to talk to the company and talk to politics and to talk to the media, you're aiming low because none of those people have the power. None of those people are pulling the strings. Unless you're talking to the banks and the hedge funds, then you're just, in effect, giving these companies cover in which to hide because they can say that they engage the activists and we're concerned, which is false because they know that you haven't really engaged them at all because you haven't engaged the banking portion of this phenomenon.